All right, family. We live with the general. You already know what time it is, man. Straight fire over here. We're gonna be talking about, man, today. What the hell is going on with these teen takeovers? What is going on? Back in the day we had swing outs, and that was normally, when you getting ready to graduate. But where everybody in the class go and you get in the car, you go to the park or whatever, you see, and but that was normally near graduations. And when you get near, about to graduate, I think the juniors might have had a swing out or something like that, but today I don't know what I mean, it's but they deep. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody won't show up, and act up. And so, they taking over downtown areas, taking over parks, and then they get to fight, they smoking, drinking, and then they get to fighting. They probably popping them mollies and all that, the ecstasy pills. You know what it is. Ain't no sense of coming out here and acting like you don't know what it is. You know damn well what it is. It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new, but it's on everything happens in generations and shit. And I mean, we can't say shit didn't go down during the swing out because they did. But this is like a swing out every other damn. But I got to see who is it that's swinging out. Is these seniors? Is these juniors? Because that's what we did. That's what we did. But that was like, every now and then, in them particular classes, and y'all would have, where you would go to certain, little like bowling or whatever, and that. But this something different. This damn near like spring break, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the month. So I'm looking all over the country, and so the teens, and this is ridiculous. This shit ridiculous. Now, we got into some trouble, but normally you didn't want that shit to make it back home. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want that shit to make it back home. So whatever fun you was having, you might have pushed the envelope. But nigga showing up with guns and shooting people and then getting into it with the police and shit and all that. And that's just taking it way above and beyond. You see, it's taking it. So these kids ain't got no fear of their parents. That's just all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? And if you and for real, you can't, kids saying we showing up to have fun, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what it is. You already know it's gonna be some niggas out there that really could start this shit off. You know what I'm saying? We not silly about that, and that's what kids, they think we silly. Like, this shit is happening in cycles. It's happening in cycles. Motherfuckers got shot at, certain shit, back then. But we wasn't having it like they having it today. You know what I'm saying? This shit could happen every weekend, every weekend now. So, they didn't turn it into, the thing to do. And so, parents has got to be more motherfucking responsible than that. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more responsible than that, because ain't no damn way. You look up and you see that many damn kids, and and they all got their parents and shit, and you let these kids go out here knowing, it's gonna be some bad apples. You can't have that many kids, and then ain't gonna be no bad. Let's deal with the facts. You know what I'm saying? Let's just deal. This is 2025, you know what time it is. You see what I'm saying? You know what time it is. So ain't no motherfucking way you getting away with that today. You gonna have to, put these motherfucking parents in their goddamn place about their motherfucking kids. That's just all it is to it. That's all it is to it. You know what I'm saying? Your kids go out there. We got a curfew. All you had to do is make the fucking law. You know what I'm saying? Normally, I ain't about, if kids could, if they could have fun without this bullshit, nobody would say shit. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you can act like you got motherfucking sense, have your fun. Nobody trying to hold you back from having fun. You see, but when it becomes every other fucking time, it's an episode, kids getting shot, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers packing heat, you're high, you're drunk and shit, and and we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is. We got drunk. We drunk and swing outs and shit. And normally we would be with our own school though. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't like what the fuck you got going on. I don't know what these kids, they just crowd. I mean, I don't know if they coming from one school or not. Back then, you just, it was just your school. You know what I'm saying? And you might, we used to go up to another school or some shit. Why they, or we do all type of crazy shit. Go paint they motherfucking go paint on their school and shit. We used to, you know what I'm saying? I went to Martin Luther King, right? And so it was another school called Kettering. And they had this big K in front of the motherfucking school, right? Their colors was blue or some shit. We would go up there and spray paint that motherfucker black. It's a big ass K too. You know what I'm saying? Sit right. We'll paint that motherfucker black and gold and do all type of shit. And then they'll come back up the next week and goddamn spray paint some shit on our, and silly shit like that. But, that was the type of fun, that we was having, and I didn't heard kids do that shit before. That's nothing new. That's a cycle thing. But when kids start getting shot, they fighting and shit, you know what I'm saying? It's time to shut that shit down. And the kids can't be, they can't be mad at no motherfucking body but they damn self. Ain't nobody got no problem with y'all having no fun and shit. And if you could have fun in large numbers like that, that would really prove something, to society that y'all could get together and it ain't gonna be no shit. And so what nobody really say nothing that for real, you know what I'm saying? But the fact people got to be responsible for their children. You don't want nothing to happen to your children. And so you're going to have to let them know, like, you can't go to this shit, and the first sign of motherfucking, in the first sign of some shit popping off, you got to get ready to get the fuck on. I ain't never seen so many people and they be out there and it's crazy. Y'all don't have no sense of danger. Like, once you listen, let me tell y'all something. Just if a motherfucker don't know, anytime niggas get to scrapping, I don't give a fuck. It ain't gonna be long for them things come out. Just be real, okay? When niggas get to scrapping, it's not gonna be long for them things come out. So when you see motherfuckers get to talking, when you see it's time to go then. Like, let's get in the car. You understand? I'll leave your motherfucking ass. They get your motherfucking ass. Because you always got them niggas in your squad that want to fucking, they want to lollygag. Well, motherfucker, stay your ass here. Motherfucking nigga pop you, it's on you. You see what I'm saying? When it's time to get in the fucking car, get in the car. It's time to pull. Niggas things about to come out. That's just a given, man. Y'all should know that shit by now. You know what I'm saying? But no, that spidey sense don't come on for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Soon as I see when, you know what I'm saying? You see niggas get to argue right before when they just start. Soon as they start, it's time to go. You feel what I'm saying? Because by the time you get into your shit, they're going to be busting. I done seen it too big, motherfucker. By the time you get in you got to go straight to you. When you see it, you got to go straight. It's time to go. Jump in your shit and get out of there. Because by the time you can't, I done been in, we done did it and jump right in. And before a motherfucker can even really get from in front of that motherfucker, they already busting. Bop, bop, bop. And you down, niggas down in the car and shit. And niggas tried to drive up under the wheel. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker cock. pull the goddamn shift down and motherfucker trying to turn the corner and shit up under the wheel and shit to keep from fucking getting shot or some shit. You got to, it's crazy. So, that shit is over with, man. They're gonna have to, and the kids do it to themselves. Like I say, we did crazy shit and we had to pay the price for it. You know what I'm saying? We had to pay the price for it. They'll shut some shit down. They'll say, okay, y'all fucking up, y'all going to these swing outs and y'all starting shit. We ain't having this one. Yeah, if your ass keep doing something stupid, your ass ain't going across that that stage. You understand what I'm saying? Fuck your ass up real bad to where you can't even go across the damn stage because you breaking the fucking rules. And I mean, you're doing it for the benefit of the kids. You're not doing it to hurt them. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just for the benefit. Nobody want no dead children. You know what I'm saying? Fucking around out there with them crazy ass niggas. You see, for real, So, you had to think about your own safety. So, to the parents out there, get a hold of your damn children. Because they ain't nothing but a reflection of you. When you got that many kids out there wilding, you already know what their damn parents is doing. Wilding. They ain't got no control over their damn kids. Get control over your goddamn kids. And the ones out there holding heat, you already know. They probably already gone. You know what I'm saying? Probably can't nobody control them. So you can't mix oil and water. You can't mix kids that just school kids with niggas out here already in the streets and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the kids that's going to school and shit, they might be coming out here to have fun. But then you got these old grimy niggas that just want to show up and them be the ones that fuck shit all up. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful with all that. But anyway, get control of your kids and they might have to put some ordinances out there for them, that so only so many kids can come together as a group. And y'all fuck it up for yourself and shit. You see more than so many, and shit. They put a fucking ticket on your ass. You see what I'm saying? Ticket their ass. And I hate to say that. If it shouldn't have to come to that. Give them another chance to get their shit in order, but let them know if y'all keep acting silly, what we do is, we're going to cut all that shit off. You did it to yourself. We find more than this many students in a damn, congregating, we ticket in your ass. You see what I'm saying? Take your ass on down there and shit. They'll put their ass in a paddy wagon, take their ass on. And I'm just saying, shit, that's what's going to happen. Either you do that or you going to take bodies down to the damn morgue, whichever one you choose to do. Put their ass in the paddy wagon, take their ass downtown, and make their mamas and daddy pay $50 to get their ass out of jail. That's what the hell y'all want to do. Other than that, act like you got some sense. And then you can have all the fucking fun you want to. All right, family, this is General. Y'all already know what it is. We keep it fire over here. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed. Like the video, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Click the link at the top of the chat. We got Patreon full of fire, over 600 videos. We just getting started tonight, family. So, hey, buckle in. We can ride with the General. I'll be back in a minute. Black Power. Boom.